See how some of the lane matchups are going so far. That mid lane, Armo getting the slight lead off the first few waves. Bottom lane, Kuro's going to go for the self-disruption, but TNC, they've got the 3 heroes ready to finish him as he comes back out of his bubble. First blood for TNC off the back of this aggressive tri-lane by Liquid, so eventually they'll probably get all 4. Bottom lane, jump forward for Tims with the Starstorm. Kuro's got the stick charges that will save him. Miracle's hunting into the trees for Cuckoo. Cuckoo with the jukes, trying to get himself out of there. Pots the stick charges, but that's only going to end up with giving more mana for Miracle to burn. And Miracle doesn't even need to get the last hit in there. Now Miracle having to be a little bit careful on that bottom lane as the ghost push comes in from Armel. Kuro.
They're pushing two lanes at the same time right now with this siege creep.
This is the speed and pace that he wanted to see.
Yep.
Like it's coming out from them this time, TNC.
Yeah, they're playing versus an anti-mage draft. All you want to do is just keep the fight, close the map, restrict the map, and keep the aggression going. But Weehaw, he's also doing something sneaky. Look at that mid lane. He actually gets a full edict inside the tree line there. Control's pretty much just going to be pushing out lanes for the majority of this one, and Miracle's just trying to soak the space to get this battle period in decent timing. So TNC, they got to keep this pressure going. They have to keep looking to make these moves onto the side.
Inside the jungle, Gabby starting to poke. Liquid's going to have a little bit of a look towards him. Moonlight Shadow will be used to try and get him out, but the sentry's down. They've got the vision. He's going to head over, provide some of the backup that's going to allow him to turn. In fact, with Cuckoo as well, Mind Control's in trouble. They're straight on top of the Underlord. Armel kept just alive in time by that false promise as he falls so low. But AU there, able to save kind of both of his cores.
That bristleback. Even when they had him isolated for quite a few seconds with that soul catcher, he still was able to be just fine.
See what we are. So he's got the damage to kill Tims in time. The jump out, we'll say no that he does, and Tims tries to turn, does miss the arrow. Might not matter, and certainly doesn't if Cuckoo's willing to expend the Ravage like that. Pops it down straight away, and Weehaw is taken down for his attempts. Hello, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We love you. I think they needed to. They're making all the moves that are required. It's sort of on Liquid now to slow this all down. They're finding the catch inside of the jungle. Liquid looking towards Tims. They missed the combo though, and Tims is able to jump away a couple of times. Moonlight Shadow's out. He's going to try and do his best to keep him safe as he's out of vision, he's out of sight. Tims is out of the way. AU will get left behind for his attempt there to save Tims, but Tims will be eternally grateful. Great play there, but he purging off the dust, making sure he could get out with that invis.
That was really interesting too. He got the leap like mid Underlord animation. He was actually really...
There's no... I think even if Liquid know that this is going on,
they cannot fight this.
They're not going over here anytime soon.
No,
this is
pretty crazy of them to try to take this fight versus TNC.
This is a free roast, free ages for TNC without a doubt.
Weehaw's taking good advantage of this though. They've identified they're doing Roche. He's trying to get as much structural damage as possible. They're going to glyph the wave though, ensuring that he cannot actually push much further. Moving around the map.
All right, timing set up there, perfect for Tims, but the disruption comes out from Kuro. Keep Weehaw safe and maybe even allow for a bit of a turnaround as AU. He's had a fantastic game so far, but getting caught massively out of position there on the front lines and between the members of Liquid. Like Abby, see if we can find this up top there. They're trying, but it's Miracle. He's over to the camp. They do ping it. They know that he's gone for the greed. He's jumped up here. A little far away. Can they get on top of him? An arrow does fly through.
For Armel, they do want to start really pressing that advantage. Try to get these tier 2s, because Liquid, they're getting away with a lot here in this game.
This should be, with the numbers that they have, a very quick kill onto Mind Control. They'll even blow the Ravage for this one. Mind Control found. Arrows out to Kuro in the jungle as they'll get both of the pickoffs. Instant TP's up top and the jump forward. Tims, he's got the setup for another. Yule's up onto Weehaw, turn with the Yule's onto the Tide, but AU's ready to chase, so's Tims. They'll try and purge up Tims to try and get that root. He won't be able to quite get on top of Weehaw. Arrow's actually going to miss. Weehaw with the cheeky sidestep, but TNC, they've got the numbers. 4 of them are up. Another Yule's throws him up. Weehaw is surrounded, and they will deal with the push. That threat, that pressure we talked about, both of an item ahead across the cores. The map's going to be open. AM's going to get that farm. Bottom lane, setups there. They'll catch out Tims. Miracle gets himself involved. In fact, he's the one to get the last touch. Level 18 on Miracle, and he has the money for the first ulti orb into that Skadi.
Pretty traditional smoke that we see there, right? The smoke from your base to your carry. We see teams do that so often, just trying to set up in case maybe Miracle's going to get ganked or something like that.
Off in the shadows, and Liquid won't find the kill.
Gabby, look at him. He's really trying to get aggressive. They want to catch something here. He has a DD. They get the silence. This is so much physical damage that's coming in.
You know, Underlord just gets...
For Armel, as well as, I believe, Gabby also bought a BKB. So I think maybe this is double BKB timing, get Rage's cheese, and the game. for TNC. I think they really want to force the issue here and try to end it before Miracle's able to do any more of these shenanigans.
Let's talk about this a bit. Well, Tim's, he's just picked up a Blink Dagger on the Mirana, so he is just going all in on getting the Blink Yule set up.
Catch, yeah. He needs to try to be the one to catch. That is what it seems. They have to try to catch the split push somehow, and Tim seems to be thinking this is the best solution before he can get something like a Hex, which is he just queues up immediately right afterwards. So they need other ways to catch this anti-mage's mind control. Will get easily brought down here.
And back to being able to grab some of those objectives. Roshan, Cheese on Armel, Aegis on Gabby, and a dead Underlord. Top lane Miracle.
That actually hits the real one.
I've got the setup with that stun. TP's coming in, but Miracle's already out into the trees. And will...
I think this might just be the GG push that they're trying to do here. Exorcism pop, they got the Aghanims, the Cheese, the Aegis. They have to get something taken down here for them.
Let's see what they can get. One of the pluses, we did see Tim's was able to cancel the TP of Weeha, so Weeha can't get back.
Weeha cannot get back. 20 seconds.
20 seconds. 20 seconds on the bots.
They're full split pushing.
And they're fighting through the backdoor protection. They're nearly actually getting that tier 3 tower. They won't quite. The rest of Liquid will be able to push them back.
They're getting 2 towers here.
Yeah, this is the problem.
Oh my god.
This is the problem, TNC. They weren't able to really get this push together early on, and now it's very vulnerable to these sort of rat plays occurring. Weeha is out with the BKB TP. And the game now in a bit of a worrying state for TNC as the question has, it has to be asked. Have TNC missed their timing?
It could feel like that at this point. They still have lots of damage that they can deal and go down, but Miracle, how the hell are they going to kill this anti-mage? Now a full BKB finished as well. Uh-oh, TNC.
It says it's 50-50.
Bottom wave too, but immediately Liquid, they're not going to allow that. They're going to start trying to fight.
Straight in on mid onto Tim's. The Tim's is gone. We'll look towards Armel. Soul Catcher brings him low. Pop the BKB. The Miracle's on top of him. He'll pop the Cheese. He's back up to full. He's trying to keep himself alive with the Spirit Siphons. Miracle's just staying on top of the target. Is there any save for Armel? He's going to try and tell him with the silent self-fuels, so he'll get himself up in the air. Healing up the stun's out from We Are. BKB's out. False Promise will keep Armel alive for a little bit, but the Mana Void's going to do serious amounts of damage. Miracle staying on them. Ravage comes out for Cuckoo. TNC looking for the turnaround, but they've lost Armel. They'll get Weeha. Can they get Miracle? He's too tanky and will be easily able to blink back out of the fight. Gabby, he's out of mana, but he's still punching into Kuro. Mind control, he said, boys, it's time to go home. Kuro's not coming home tonight, though. Will be mind control on his own, rifting away. Miracle straight back into the mid, keeping that pressure on. So the fact that Liquid have lost 2, in fact, he's nearly turning and bringing down Tim's and Gabby with him, will finally fall. So they get the 3 kills, TNC.
But he's jumping in. Hey, you quickly has to glimmer himself.
Miracle's just hitting the shrine alone.
Right in the middle of them.
What can they do? What can they do about this anti-mage?
He's got BKB.
He forces AU.
Oh, he gets arrow though after the use.
Do they have the damage? There's a disruption that's going to be able to buy him time. Kuro giving Miracle more than enough chance to pop that BKB and get out of there. Kuro will die for trying to save Miracle and, of course, succeeding.
That was, Kuroki's positioning there was phenomenal. They even saw him, and he's still able to get that perfect disruption.
Aren't going to be there for TNC to even think about making a play around.
And Ravage. They used both of their big, long cooldown ultimates and weren't able to find this. Now Weeha is immediately when TNC starts splitting up, he finds an opportunity for a kill. He doesn't have a TP available. He has BKB, so he will be able to just run away.
This time they're not messing around. They're ready to start some action off.
Arrow.
Gabby will start to look for the lead in, gets himself on top of Kuro. Kuro should be the first to fall. With the stolen Ravage. As Miracle locks down onto Armel, they will lose Kuroki, but Miracle's going to start to pick apart the backline as jumps forward up to the high ground for the chase. Mind control and Weeha burning down Cuckoo. Gabby trying to commit for a kill with his BKBs onto mind control.
Oh, the
stolen false promise. GH making sure that mind control can get himself out alive. Miracle and Weeha turn to get themselves on top of Gabby, beginning to burn down the mana. Miracle's over to look towards Tim's. The self-fuels by sometimes for Tim's. He's back down. Armel has got the ghost, but there's already Tim's dead. AU as well. It's a buyback from Cuckoo. Can they get any kills out of this? They have found Weeha. Weeha will fall. So TNC are able to find the situation that TNC are trying to force onto Liquid.
Looking like a pretty hard one though, as Cuckoo, he does have a BKB to prevent that mana burn. Fully defensive BKB though. And back to the Rosh pit, we see Miracle go inside. They know there's no ghosts to fight for TNC. Their damage is not there at all if they try to take it to Liquid right now. Gabby will start poking himself toward the front line, but Gabby's also kind of low on mana. Only 300 on him.
Well, that's the thing. It loses a cent over and the mana's gone.
He's completely out of mana. Miracle's just in. Onto Cuckoo, also burns all of his mana. So 2 heroes on TNC have no spells.
And they're just, they can't offer anything to the fight. Mana is burned. They're held outside. Demonic Purge being as well used to keep him outside of the pit. Stolen Arrow will flow through, won't make the connection. Miracle's able to pick up the Aegis. Believe Weehar's able to grab the cheese. They'll get Roshan Liquid, and now they'll look to try and find some of these kills.
Armel can't run. The Eye of Scotty is too much onto him. The arrow connects onto Miracle. They're trying to disengage on TNC, but they can't run.
Miracle is just running into the 5 of them. An arrow does come out. Gabby pops his BKB again. The mana gone. Gabby has nothing to fight with. They'll continue the chase. Miracle's in onto AU. A false promise having to be used upon himself to get him out of there. They're very tanky, TNC. They don't die easily, but they are also unable to do anything easily at all. These heroes now pretty rendered useless as Miracle's in. He sees a chance to blow up AU with a Mana Void, and Arrow does come out again. Stolen Arrow onto Tims with that extra Arcane Supremacy debuff increased. He has no chance at all. Gabby's in, and as soon as he's in, the mana is out. Miracle just diving past tier 3 onto the supports, running down AU, jump forward again. It's a triple kill for Miracle. He's just slowly dismantling TNC and slowly doing his best to take them out of the tournament. Very KB popped. He's not going anywhere.
Still no fear. There we go. Now he's gonna give him some respect. Back up. But
he knows. I mean, 12K, 13K lead. There is no answer at all, as it seems, for this anti-mage. They'll set up an arrow.
They got this one here connected. He has
Manta and also has the blink. They won't even be able to touch that Aegis or get near to touching it.
I just have no damage for him at all anymore. He's Miracle, taking 0 damage from that Purifying Flames. And they're just going to get the push going.
He's just in the racks.
Yep. Ghosts are popped. The Hex gets Lotus Orb.
It does. He's going to self-pig himself, arm out.
And GH even stealing Exorcism as well in the backline. He did.
Oh, he did.
Miracle, gonna get stunned up a little bit, but he's just keeping himself shown there for a second, then backs up. But that's what we see. The Ghosts, they have the damage, but can they actually get the catch? It's Miracle. He's blinking away. GH has his Ghosts ready to use. He also has a Refresher Shard on Rubik.
Oh, okay. Double Exorcism.
If only they stacked.
Indeed, but just having the duration to be able to push with Miracle again. More than enough time to blink out and away from them. Armel starting to fall low.
Just to the illusions.
He'll get himself a little bit of heal. Well, a lot of bit of heal from those Ghosts returning in. False Promise being used by AU to try and get him out back to safety. He's just running straight into the midst of them all with a BKB popped up towards the base.
Stun AU.
Forcing the 5 of them back towards their tier 4. They'll turn, they'll look for Weehar.
GH has the Ravage.
Weehar does fall. They're able to kill the Lesh. Anti-Mage on the high ground on top of Armel. Hadn't quite finished into both this BKB finished. GH with a Refresher Sharp Force. He's up to the high ground and has that Ravage ready to play with. Armel is dead without buyback. AU's dead as well. GH is in. Stolen Ravage out onto the 3 of them. They'll lift up the Bristleback, slam him back down. Gabby's out of the game. Miracle's moving in. There'll be a buyback from Gabby. Miracle held back by the Yules, but Weehar just runs down Tims. Tims dead for nearly 2 minutes. Liquid cleaning up another set of racks. There is no hold and seemingly no chance for TNC to turn this one round right now. Gabby, the final hurrah as he'll step forward. Mana's burnt out. Miracle finishes him off. Godlike on the anti-mage.
GG.
And there we have it. They'll tap themselves out of this. GG is called. TNC are out of the competition.